guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to tell you guys a story time about my first tattoo and the experience and the pain level and just everything of that nature. So first things first, my two friends, they had already planned to get this tattoo. They had talked it out about where they were going to go, what they were going to get together and things like that. Remind you, they did not include me in getting this tattoo. Feel like they thought I was going to be scared to get it and I wasn't going to do it. But I don't know, I can't really say what their reasons were. So I was with my two friends and one of my friends' moms, and we were out and about, and they were saying, like, she had asked her mom, like, can you take us to go get this tattoo or whatever? And her mom was like, oh, all y'all getting it? How y'all not gonna include her in getting the tattoo? Like, y'all didn't ask her if she wanted to get it or whatever. So they eventually asked me if I wanted to get the tattoo with them. So first things first, we were all in the car and I was thinking, like, what? Tattoo? Like, they're getting tattoos? Like, they didn't tell me, you know? So I was like a little confused. I was like, what? Tattoos? Like, they're getting tattoos? I didn't know that's what we're doing, but okay. So yeah, they had asked me, like, do you want to get the tattoo with us or whatever? And I was like, what are y'all getting and things like this. And basically it was the word promise, and it's on your pinky. On the side of your pinky, and I think, I'm not really sure where they found it at, but it was like a friendship type of tattoo, and I was like, sure, like, I'll do it. We went to the tattoo place. So when we went there, I wasn't really nervous, to be honest. Like, I was a little scared because I had never got a tattoo before, and yeah, and they, remind you, have already had previous tattoos before me, so this was literally my first tattoo. So we went in there and they were saying, like, who was gonna go first, you know, whatever. My friend Kiera, I think she went first, and then my friend Courtney went second, and then I was last because I had to go, I actually had to leave with my friend's mom and go pick up the money and then come back. So when I came back, you know, my friend Courtney, she was actually getting hers done on her finger, and she was like halfway through. So when I came in, they was like, okay, are you ready? I was like, yeah, I'm ready. So of course, what they do, they like, you know how they do tattoos. If you guys don't know, they pretty much draw it out or whatever, and they like place it on your finger, and then they pretty much go over top of it with the needle. So I had to sit down, and it was like a certain way I had to hold my hand because it is on my right hand, and I had to hold my hand like a certain way for him to be able to tat it. So I was like super nervous, and you know, like, the little gun that they use, it goes in, like that noise. So I started to kind of freak out. I was like, oh my god, like, I'm about to get my first tattoo, and I was like super nervous. And I think at the time I was about, I'm not really sure, I've had this tattoo for a while. I would say early 20s. Before I was 21, I think I had this tattoo already. So yeah, sorry if I keep looking over. My son is over here playing with my tripod, and I'm like, why is he playing with my tripod? But it's okay. Back to what I was saying. So I sat down, whatever. My friends was like, are you nervous? And things like that. I was like, kind of, just a little bit, because, you know, this is my first tattoo. So yeah, of course I was a little nervous. So I sat down. He started to, you know, he was saying, like, if it starts to hurt, like, he can stop and things like that. So he started, I want to say, okay, so it's on my finger. So he started, I forgot which way he went, to be honest, when he started it, but he just started to go ahead and tat it. To be honest, it didn't hurt until, like, it got to, like, a bone that's right here, and it started to hurt a little bit, but on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a 5. It didn't hurt bad at all, and then he completely finished it. It was completely gorgeous when we first got it done. If I can find the picture of mine and my friend's tattoo, I will post it right here so you guys can see exactly what our tattoos look like all together with our hands. Like, we made a collage of all of our fingers, and yeah, it came out really gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. When we left, I would say the pain went from like a 5 to a 7, because when I would try to bend my finger, it hurt so bad. So I was literally like trying not to bend my finger. I had it like up like this, like, because when I would bend my hand like this or try to move my pinky, it hurt. But it wasn't it is pretty kind of painful, but not too bad. So that's why I say it went from like a 5 to a 7, because it still wasn't that bad. He told us, like, you know, certain things to do, like how to properly take care of it and things like that. So we did all the things that the man had told us to do, but then I realized that mine was starting to fade. It started to fade, and I was thinking, okay, maybe that's just a healing process. Like, it's gonna look faded, but once it like continues to heal, it's gonna look fine. But no, my tattoo is still faded. I will show you guys. This is what my tattoo looks like now. As you can see, my promise, you can still kind of tell that it says promise, but as you can see, some of the letters right here is faded and literally almost gone. I would like to try and get this tattoo fixed or maybe covered up because of the fact that it faded. And I think the reason why was because he didn't tell us that we were supposed to wrap our tattoos. And I think that's where we went wrong, because we were doing a lot of things for the hands and we wasn't wrapping it. And plus, I have heard that when you get tattoos on your hands, your fingers, anything like that, it's going to fade anyway, because it's just not a good place to put a tattoo. Which, me personally, I did not know that before I got the tattoo, because if I did, maybe I would have just put the promise in a different spot. But yeah, so that was pretty much my experience. You know, it was a good but bad experience all in once. It was a good experience because, like, it was something that, you know, me and my friends did together, and we all got the same exact tattoo, and it was just like a symbol of our friendship. And then it was a bad experience because of the simple fact that it faded. And yeah, so one of my friend's tattoos, hers, pretty much you can see the whole word that says promise. She has like a little like spots that's kind of faded, like my P, like you can still see, but of course there is like some faded spots in it. Hers is pretty much like that throughout. My other friend, hers is pretty much completely gone. Like, you can tell there's a little bit of something there, but hers pretty much completely faded. And mine is like faded at the bottom here, but at the top I have letters. So I would say out of this experience for my first tattoo, 1 out of 10, I would give it a 6, because I absolutely loved it, but I'm super mad that it faded for my first tattoo. So I was like, this experience was just horrible. Like, I loved it, but it just totally messed up. And like I said, the man didn't tell us to wrap our fingers, like when we were washing our hands, or try not to get water on it or something. Like, he didn't, I feel like he didn't really explain it too well. But yeah, I still love it. I would just like to get it retouched up, like get somebody else to fix it, or maybe just cover it up with something else. I would hate to cover it up just because of the fact that it was a symbol of me and my friend's friendship. But maybe I can just go ahead and just get it touched up and get it fixed and wrap it up and see if that would be a better way to keep the tattoo. I'm not sure. If you guys out there have hand tattoos and it didn't fade, tell me, like, maybe what I did wrong. Was it the fact that I didn't wrap it up or whatever? Or if you guys have hand tattoos and they faded, just kind of give me some insight, because I don't know. Like I said, this is the only tattoo I have on my entire body. As you guys can see, I have mostly piercings. I have my nose, you know, things like that. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.